from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Josiah Gray, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now into the box is Ronald Acuna, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. They'll start things here at 316. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Bell calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin.
And now here is Austin Riley. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The next 0-2. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. He set the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So stepping in is number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Striding in is number 88. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
This guy's off to a blazing start, the kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Soroka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 88 becomes out number 2 this inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Next, it'll be Adam Duvall. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The Braves, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Aire Adrianza. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Robles waits on it, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner, not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And up next, it'll be Ruiz. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next up, Luis Garcia. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit down the third base line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now into the box, Mike Soroka. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at bat. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set, the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Victor Robles digging in now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Victor Robles.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there. 1 away. Next to hit is Josiah Gray. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robles is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Stepping up is number 88. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 88.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 88 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here now is Juan Soto. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Soto stands at first with 1 out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Ruiz. Ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He singled in his first AB. The pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This pitch is popped up. Riley in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 2-1 Washington. And stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Ehire Adrianza is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Mike Soroka, as he puts it on the ground to third. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Next to stand in is Ronald Acuna. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pause, now the pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Chopped to third. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Third baseman, Carter.
Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's one away. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. The pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The pitcher, number 40.
Stepping in next, Josiah Gray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Little flare out to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Number 88.
Now at the plate, number 88, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eddie Rosario.
The right fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Now here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is right there, 1 down. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Count even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit in the air to center field. After it is Acuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next, here is Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. And now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tanner Rainey comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Adrianza. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ready with the 1-1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He's Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 88 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Luke Jackson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready now is Luis Garcia. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jackson, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. To third. And that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Carter Kieboom, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Victor Robles. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes on 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Voth will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 to count. And now pitch on the way.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Number 88 is there, and he has it for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The Braves leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, number 3, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, number 88. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Again.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He'll try it again, 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ozzie Albies will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate here is Adam Duvall. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Runner goes for second, and he steps off, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail it here 3-2. Now at the plate is Juan Soto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Will Smith, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Now here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. His career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Drilled down the line. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. Set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Thomas stands at second with no outs. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now here is Ruiz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In for strike two.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Three and 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up on to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. So next to hit is Luis Garcia. His career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Men on third with 2 down. Last strike now for the Nats. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and